Hey, what's up guys? My name's Justin and this is ShedSome R6. Today we're going to be working on my 2002 Yamaha R6. It's my only bike. I've had it for about 2 years and it needs quite a bit of work to get going so we could do some vlogs. I've been wanting to start this channel for quite a while now and I was hoping to do it in better quality, but my DSLR, the battery's dead, so now we're going to be doing this on my Drift. And once that battery charges, then we could get some better quality. Alright, hang in there guys. Now, I'm new to the whole talking in front of the camera thing, so if it seems a little awkward, that's probably why. And eventually, I hope to get better at it, but I mean, hell, this is my first video, so we'll do what we can. You gotta love that moment when you take 3-4 days to prepare for something and technology just doesn't work. I charged every battery the last 2 days, got my computer around, SD cards, all the gear I would need for today's video, and the camera's dead. So I guess we'll get started. I ordered some parts that we needed to put on the bike. It's probably been a week and a half, 2 weeks. They came in this morning. I didn't want to open it until you guys were here, obviously. Figured that would give it some more weight, I guess, if you want to say that. I've been pretty excited for these parts. A few of the things are things I've changed before. So I got stock sprockets, stock chain, which is the DID 532. Hoping this chain will last quite a bit longer because the cheap one I got last time lasted 1 season. It was about 4,000 miles. We got rear brake pads because mine are to the wear indicators. I mean, they're not noticeably bad yet, but I just wanted to do it. Seems how we're doing everything else. We got 5 bolts, which are for the oil pump cover, because during the season, the start of the season, I realized that a few of the bolts had come out and I was taking off the plastics to do something. I don't know if it was electrical or what, but I noticed that one of the bolts were missing and I just don't trust it. So I'm going to replace the oil pump cover gasket and the stator cover gasket. These locating dowels that go in the cover were gone. So someone must have opened it up before and those dowels weren't there, and I figured why not pay an extra $1 and put in the parts that were missing and that should have been there. And then we also have the locking washer for the countershaft sprocket. And the last thing is I got a few extra of the rivet style master links. I figured they can't really hurt to have an extra, and with how these things like to work, for me at least, I figured we might as well get some extras. I ordered 3, but the chain actually came with one as well. I ordered 3 because on the website it says all parts are sold individually, so I figured it probably wouldn't come with one, but I mean, it can't hurt to have 4. I mean, I think they were like $1.50 each, and worst case scenario, they sit in a drawer for a few years. It's not really that big of a deal. So we're gonna get started taking these plastics off. I just gotta get a different angle. And just a little tidbit, I don't know if you guys are wondering or not, but this is not my garage. I don't have a garage at my apartment, and so I came up to my parents' house to use their garage because there's quite a bit of space. There's decent lighting, and currently my brother's bike is up here because he needs a rear tire and stuff, and it's not really safe to be riding. Hoping fixing this doesn't take all day because I would really like to ride today. So if any of this does seem rushed, or not really well put together. It's one, because I'm kind of in a hurry, and only because I would like to ride, and I don't really want to spend all day working on the bike. But every time I work on my bike, it takes forever. Whether it's working on my car, working on my bike, you know, things don't go as planned, and that's kind of expected. Like, I mean, who knows? This battery could die in 2 seconds and we'll have to switch to a different camera. But I brought 4 or 5 different cameras, and then I have my phone, last case scenario, if we have to record on that, which wouldn't be too terrible because it is a newer iPhone, so it does have a really good camera on it. The mic on the iPhone 7 is pretty impressive, but I probably still wouldn't use it because I got this mic, and I don't really want to waste my money. So originally, the bike had Phillips head screws for all the fairings, and they tend to strip out really easily. I guess it's just because of the material the bolts are made out of or what, but so I switched them out for these Allen heads, which work much better, but I don't know why, but in the sun they fade into gold. I don't know if that really shows up, but overall they work a lot better because of them being Allen heads. They don't really strip out. I'm not going to show specifically every single bolt because there's really no reason for me to. But if there is any questions on where specific bolts are, like, just throw it in the comments and I can explain any of this. Might be easier if I get this on the stands that I brought up. I meant to do this the very first thing, but I guess I got sidetracked. It'd probably be easier to do now before the plastics are off. But there's that, and I'm gonna get the rest of these plastics off. There is a few Phillips head screws I forgot to take out before putting it on the stands, and originally that it must have been why I didn't put it on the stand yet. That was bubble wrap, not a gunshot. It sounded like a gunshot. Well, I don't know what it would have sounded like to you guys yet, but in a few hours, hopefully, I will when I look over this footage. Looking for a specific. There we go. Because when you mess up, you need weird shaped screwdrivers. Because the reason behind waiting is one of the Phillips head screws is right there behind the fork. So we will make do. I have no idea how that lighting is for you. I couldn't even tell you how many times I've taken these plastics off to do different things. And for some reason, no matter what, it's never fun. It's not exactly a pain, but it's never fun. It's definitely better now with these new bolts. Now we have a zip tie to snip. Should have called them snip ties because you're always having to snip them. The joys of packing in a box. Snip tie. And underglow is unhooked. We need a Phillips head screwdriver. My bike has been up here for, I think I brought it up Tuesday. Or no, I brought it up Friday. Today is Tuesday. And there's spider webs all over it. If only anybody who works can work as fast as a damn spider. This tank also has to come off because we are cleaning the fuel filter, the air filter while we're into everything. No reason not to. And the last time I looked at it, it was pretty well dirty. So we do have to take off the steering stabilizer and all that. I knew I left that bubble wrap there for a reason. Now this video is probably getting kind of long, so if it randomly just stops, it's because I'm going to try and divvy it up between a few episodes, because I don't want to bore you guys for 30 or 40 minutes. And then that way, I have more time to edit the footage, because I don't have to do it all at once. So that way I can get this video out sooner. So if this is the end of one episode, I'll see you on the next one.